moisturizing our face. I'm using Minerals from the Dead Sea AM Moisturizer. Next, we're going to define our brow. I'm using a eyebrow pencil by Rimmel London. First color we're going to lay down is a red brick color in the center of the eye. I personally use a patting motion to get the best color payoff. I'm laying 2 different shades of orange on the inner eye. Be sure to go ahead and pat that line between the brick color and the orange so you don't have any lines of demarcation. Next, we're going to go into the outer V with a dark brown. It has a rich undertone. Be sure to blend that out very well. Now we're adding a little bit of matte black in that outer V area. Kind of doing a sweeping motion there just to get everything blended out. Be sure to go back in with a clean blending brush to mix the brown and the black together. Going back in with our first color, the brick red, and I am patting that over the line between the brown and the red so there's not any harsh lines there. Be sure to just make sure everything is blended well. Be sure to blend the heck out of your crease color so everything has a smooth transition. We don't want any harsh lines with this look. Go ahead and add your highlight of choice. Everything I'm using will be in the description box below. Next, we're going to go in with our eyeliner of choice. Today I'm using the Maybelline Line Stilleto as well as the NYC Eyeliner Liquid. I personally like the tip on the Maybelline but the consistency of the formula on the NYC. So I will mix those two together. But do whatever you choose to use for your eyeliner. I like to lift the outside of my eye so I can get a very precise line. But you know, to each his own. Now we're going to get ready for foundation. I like to mix the Maybelline Fit Me in Matte as well as the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I know they have the new formulas out, but I personally like the consistency of these two. I like to dampen my brush in the NYC Matte Finish setting spray. I just dampen the brush, swirl everything around, and I like to stipple out my foundation. Next, we're going to go in with our concealer. I'm using the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I personally like to place my concealer a little lower due to how my eyes are set. I also think that it will help with creasing over time as you wear your makeup through the night. Next, we're going to set our concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth Powder. I personally like to use a sponge applicator and use a patting motion with it. So if you're new to contouring, it's okay to feel your cheekbones, figure out where everything is set. Once you figure out where you want to put your contour color, I'm personally using a more dense brush to outline where I want my color to go. I will later go in and buff that harsh line out. But if you're new to contouring, that will definitely help you not over apply what you need and figure out where everything is supposed to go. But make sure you blend very, very well. We don't want any harsh lines. I don't often do this, but that same sponge brush that we use for our under eye powder contour, I just lightly outline my contour just to help give some definition. Next, I'm going to go ahead and just apply my blush of choice. I personally don't like a lot of blush, so everything is in light moderation on my cheeks. So next we're going to go in with our color that we used on the outer V. We're going to kind of smudge that out on our bottom lash line. Also, I decided to go a little thicker with my eyeliner, so I'm just going back in, applying some more liner and making sure that's precise and very neat. Next, I took these two lashes, I double stacked them. They're just the regular beauty supply lashes that come in the blue or black casing. Not anything extreme, but I thought that the two different lashes looked great together, so I stacked them. Take your time with your eyelashes if you're new to that. Also, you see I'm looking down. I have a hand mirror that I look down, make sure everything is nice. So I'm going in with the same highlighter that I use for my brow bone. Just very light, you know, I do not want to look like a grease lick. So just very minimal on the highlighting here. So I'm adding a light contour to my nose, nothing heavy, using the same color that I use for my contour on my cheek. Make sure that's very well blended. We don't want any harsh lines. So I kind of rub my fingers on there because it looks like the line may be harsh. Also, I'm going in with a darker lip liner. I personally like to do this, and I think it looks best on any woman of color because I am going to go in with a more nude color, and we do not want that harsh, no offense, Nicki Minaj type kind of thing where you have your skin color and this very bright lipstick and there's no blending between your color and the lipstick color. Don't forget to slick them edges, girl. Make sure that's laid. So we're going to finish up with our NYX matte finishing spray. And here's our completed look. If you have any questions, check the description box below. If I've left anything out, feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know what type of looks you'd like to see in the future. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.